I'm Dan Gurtner from Gateway Seminary. Much of my work on the Within Judaism conversation has taken place in the Gospel of Matthew. And in that work, what I've tried to do, and which I'd like to carry over into these conversations in the Gospel of John, is to ask the question, what kind of gospel, or what kind of writing, what kind of community, if you will, did the gospel author think that he was writing about or writing from, or perhaps even writing for? In Matthew, I tried to think about how the evangelist was utilizing the scriptures of Israel, notably the book of Daniel, in comparison with how sectarian texts from Qumran were citing the same texts from the book of Daniel and making some comparative observations from them, and noting that Matthew seemed to conceive of himself as very much in line with the traditions of his heritage of Israel, and did something quite different, obviously, from that of Qumran. And so what I'd like to think about with specialists in Johannine literature is something similar in the Gospel of John. What kind of gospel did John think he was writing? What kind of Judaism did John think he was participating in and relating to in his gospel? I'm less convinced than others that John is writing to a particular community and representing a Johannine community, so to speak. But we can nonetheless see that John is reflecting a particular kind of Judaism, a distinct kind of Judaism, to be sure, but a particular kind of Judaism, and identifying what can be known about that kind of Judaism from the Gospel of John is what I think is an important task for our consideration.